to another episode of the Realsophy Real Estate Podcast. My name is Sophia Georges, and I'm the broker-owner of Realsophy Real Estate. And as you know here, we aspire to inspire to build a real estate empire, and we do so by harnessing the power of a team and providing you with the information to make the best informed decisions for your families. Today I want to talk about real estate careers. I get this question all the time. Sophia, I'm thinking about getting my real estate license. Do you think it's a good fit for me? And so forth. So there is a lot involved when you're trying to make that decision to getting into real estate. So I want today to go through just a brief overview of some of the key things you should look for in determining a career change for if you're currently in real estate or if you want to get into real estate. What are some of the key things that you need to consider to see if it is a good decision for you? Before we get into our topic, I just want to tell you a little bit about our busy week here at Realsophy. As you know, if you follow me, I am an active member and co-chair of the Real Estate Resource Group in the Somerset County Business Partnership. And we had an excellent event on Wednesday called Women in AI. And it was a very simple to understand presentation at Sanofi. And we were all meeting there and they gave an overview of what AI is and how we can incorporate it. And I was brainstorming how I can incorporate it. I've started incorporating it a little bit in our business here. Things like writing MLS descriptions, the events, those sorts of things. I had a client of mine wanting me to draft up a NDA for him in 10 minutes, and I used AI and it was great. So there are a lot of benefits to using it, and it just made me wonder, what are some of the ways that you all out there watching right now use it in your businesses or in your daily lives? I'd love to know. It's very interesting to me. So just comment, send me an email, let me know, and I'd love to share it with the group, but comment and so we can all kind of see how we're incorporating it. It is a part of our life and a part of our future, so it's time that we start embracing it. So baby steps, right? Baby steps, using it in ways that can start to simplify our daily routines. Another thing I'm very, very proud of is this past week, I was nominated to the Bridgewater Township Economic Development Committee. I'm very excited about it. As you all know, I love to support small businesses. I'm a small business owner myself, and I know how challenging it can be. And I feel that if we have an alliance between our businesses, that we can all succeed and make a better life for everyone in the community. So this position is exciting for me. I'm looking forward to our future meetings and to really try to give my insight and my help and expertise to make the Bridgewater community a much better place to do business. And we all know Bridgewater is the place to be for business, right? Some upcoming events on June the 20th at our members meeting. We're introducing our real estate resource group. And I will be one of the guest speakers speaking about the state of the current real estate market. So I'm excited for that. And we'll also have speakers speaking to commercial real estate. I'll be focusing more on the residential side. We'll have a commercial real estate speaker. We'll have title. We'll have mortgage. We'll have a wealth advising speaker. So it should be a lot of fun and a great session, great information session. Okay, so let's get into our topic of unlocking your success, joining a real estate brokerage. So if you're considering a career in real estate or you're looking to go to the next level, what are some of the things that you should consider when looking to join a brokerage? So I do every fourth Wednesday, and I'm sort of revamping this. I had done it before, but now I'm taking a lot of the suggestions and comments from you. But every fourth Wednesday of the month, I do host a virtual session called Real Estate Bootcamp Unfiltered, where I do talk about the details of getting into the business, or if you're in the business, what are some of the things that you're looking for. So that's usually the fourth Wednesday. It's a virtual event. I do put it on Eventbrite. I'm changing it up a little bit, but if you go to our website, realsophyrealestate.com, on events, then you'll see there that there's a link to our Eventbrite, and also there are some other pictures with links that you can go to register for some of these things. So please go there and stay up to date on those topics. But when you're starting a career in real estate, the first thing you want to do is look at the real estate landscape, right? So as we know right now, the market is constantly evolving, right? And you hear the rumors and everybody says inventory is low. It's very challenging right now for real estate agents, but there's also a lot of opportunities for real estate professionals. So the way that I look at when a market is evolving the way that it is, or challenging the way it is, like in any business, you need to innovate. You need to have plan Bs, right? Like when COVID hit, those companies that really didn't even feel the pinch, or maybe just felt it a little bit, were the ones that had already an infrastructure that enabled them to be more of a remote center, or a delivery service, or something like that. So in all business, so it's not any different from real estate, you really should have a plan B. Something in mind, like if the market changes, how can you adapt, right? And that's with anything. So yes, it's a challenging time right now. Why is it so challenging? I'm sure you all know inventory is super low, right? So it makes it hard for real estate agents who want to be listing agents to get those listings. And then for those agents that have the buyers and the buyers themselves, it's very hard to get into a home when you're competing for 30 offers, right? That's the challenge. But this is a business where you should not be thinking in the short term. Don't take a myopic view. You have to look at a lens that's wide, right? You have to look at a long-term vision in this business. It's constantly changing. So innovation, new ways to generate business, right? And looking at it from a long-term perspective and not a short-term perspective. That's going to decipher if you are successful or not in this business. So what sets us apart? So there's really three things I think that when people are looking at brokerages that are really the top three things that I always hear. Culture is a huge one, right? Culture sometimes takes precedence over other things because you want to work in an environment where you're feeling like you fit in, that they have their values, those kinds of things. The second thing is support, a support system from your broker and the systems that are in place. And of course, then the commission structures, right? And the reason I have them in that order is because I do think that that's the order that people usually put it in of importance in that order. Even before commission structure, people want to feel that they're in a company that has a culture that they can relate to, right? That have the support system there when they need it. So when we say culture, what do we mean by culture? Well, culture is a feeling, it's a philosophy. So it's here at Realsophy, when we talk about culture, I run this business like a family. For me, it's super, super important to run it like a family. I truly care about them, yes, their business and so forth, but I care for them and their families as well. Because it is such a business that's forever changing. It's a challenging business, and it's important to know, and this kind of goes along with the support system, that you have that support system there. So the culture here is that, one, you truly care about your business, and in turn, that you love our business. So this is a team effort here, a family, that you genuinely want us to succeed, right? Having respect for all, hardworking, having the passion, wanting to make a difference in people's lives, meaning clients' lives, right? It's not about the money, it's about empathy for others, right? When you have empathy for others and you truly want to be there to help them, move into the next stage of their life, right? That's the type of culture we want to embody here, okay? And then we also encourage wellness, right? Healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul. We host wellness events. It's so important to take care of yourself. That's why having that support system here of a family, right? That if we're all whole as individuals, we're whole as a group, and then you can not only be a better person, better everything in your life, but you can run a more successful business, okay? Support. I hear it all the time, Sophia, I don't feel that I have the support from my broker. I don't feel like they are responsive. I don't feel this. It is really important to have a person that you can confide in, that you can talk to, that's responsive, not only knowledgeable, but responsive. Somebody that maybe doesn't know the answer, to find out the answer, right? And be there for you. To also take feedback, right? To improve things. So here at Realsophy, I try to do all of those things. I think I'm very responsive. I really care and truly care about the business of each of the individual agents. So, when you're going to look at brokerages, make sure that you're going to have that support system that you need, whether it's a little, whether it's a lot, what type of systems, remote systems, and so forth. And then the commission structure. Here we have a very competitive commission structure. It's favorable to new agents, not only seasoned agents. So that's something important too, because when you're first starting out in the business, it's very hard to get a footing. And I think that those first few months is what sets you apart from other agents, whether you last or you don't last in this business, because it can be very discouraging. It's a hard business to get started in, right? So, but again, you have the support, the culture that you fit in, the business comes. But, looking at a competitive commission structure, seeing like where you want to be in the long term will determine if that is a right structure for you. Okay, so what qualities set you apart? So this is a fluid, unpredictable business, as we've already discussed. So some months you're going to have a lot of business, and some months you're not going to have any business. Okay, so understanding that, saving, planning for the long term is what's going to set you apart from others. Having empathy, which means be yourself. It's not about the money, right? Be genuine. And then truly care and have empathy for your clients. Truly care and have empathy for your colleagues. Okay, because people go through this process. It doesn't matter if it's a residential homeowner, if it's an investor, these are people's livelihoods, right? Homes are people's biggest assets, right? It's the next stage of their life, okay? A business, a investment property, it also puts food on the table for these families, right? So a lot of people say, oh, investors or commercial properties, they're easier, the emotion is taken out of it. But you know what, at the end of the day, these are people's livelihoods, so it doesn't matter. So understand that, have empathy for your clients and what the purpose is, their motivation to selling or to buying, and that will separate you from the rest, set you apart for long-term success. Yes, and we said genuine, being authentic. People want an authentic person. If you ask a client, what is the one quality that you look for in a real estate agent? The number one answer is always someone they can trust. And someone they can trust is someone who is genuine, someone who will tell them the truth, someone who may tell them something that they don't want to hear, right? But people will appreciate that, okay? And that will set you apart from the rest. Now, confidence comes in time, but somebody who can kind of wave the, ride the wave of the twists and the turns of this business will set you apart, okay? You're gonna have times where you're knocked to the ground, okay? And then you're gonna have to know how to get up, all right? Some people have harder time than that, and that's where the support, that's where the culture fits in from the brokerage, right? And we will always be here at Realsophy to support you. But this is a business where sometimes you're gonna have to really put up with some of the hits, right? So being able to cope, being able to handle, being able to have that confidence in yourself, to know that you are worth it, right, will set you apart. So how do you join a brokerage? Well, obviously you call, right? Call up and to get more information. But if I have aspired and inspired you here today to find out more about Realsophy Real Estate, call me, text me, message me, whatever you like. You can call me at 908-229-6704 or sophia@realsophyrealestate.com. The information is also on our website at realsophyrealestate.com. So, if you want to go to the next level of your career, if you're already in real estate or you're looking for a career, or if you're getting your license and you're not sure, I have also connections for you for schools and so forth that can help you get on that path. So reach out to me. Again, if you want more detail on this, a more interactive session, I will have that virtual event the fourth Wednesday of every month. But more details to follow on our website. So don't forget to subscribe to our social media. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, at Realsophy Real Estate, at Sophia Real Estate Broker, on Instagram and also on Facebook, Realsophy Real Estate. We're also all over, obviously on this YouTube channel, Realsophy Real Estate. We're on X, Threads. So, we're everywhere. So follow us on social media to get the most up-to-date information on what our happenings are and what we've got going on. And any future events that we have, I would be happy to see you all there. But thank you very much for joining us today for another episode of the Realsophy Real Estate Podcast. Remember to subscribe. I'll talk to you soon.